Beyond slavery, how the gospel created a new family. A question arises while reading the book of Philemon. Why didn't the slave Onesimus, who left his master Philemon, hide further away? Why did he go to Paul, who was in prison of all places? Was it just a stroke of luck? John Dominic Crossan explains through a brutal anecdote from the Roman era the hidden background of this event. 1. The Moray eel pond incident recorded by Seneca. The Roman philosopher Seneca recorded a shocking incident that occurred in the house of the wealthy nobleman Vedius Pollio. A young slave accidentally broke a crystal cup during a meal. Enraged Master Vedius ordered the slave to be thrown into a pond full of moray eels to be killed. At that moment, the boy slave showed quick wit in a desperate situation. He ran to the feet of Emperor Augustus, who was there as a guest, and prostrated himself. Instead of begging for his life, the boy made this plea. Please, at least spare me from being eaten by the moray eels. Please kill me in a different way. Shocked by this scene, the emperor freed the slave and broke all the crystal cups owned by the master to stop the cruel punishment. 2. The hidden mechanism of Roman law. Amicus Domini, friend of the master. Why did this boy run to the emperor? In Rome, there was a customary law called Amicus Domini, meaning friend of the master. When a master exercised unbearable violence, the slave would go to an influential friend of the master to request mediation. In this case, the slave could be protected as a petitioner for mediation rather than a fugitive. 3. Onesimus's strategic escape and Paul's mediation. From this perspective, Onesimus's actions look different. When a serious conflict or financial loss occurred with his master Philemon, Onesimus didn't just run away blindly. He went to Paul, Philemon's most respected spiritual mentor and friend. Teacher Paul, please mediate between my master Philemon and me. Paul, acting as the friend of the master, wrote the letter of Philemon as a mediation letter. 4. God's radical act beyond the laws of the empire. However, Paul's mediation went far beyond Roman custom. While typical mediation aimed to return the slave to their master as a servant, Paul wrote this in his letter, no longer as a slave, but better than a slave, as a dear brother. Philemon 1:16. Paul borrowed the format of the Roman mediation system and planted a bomb called equality in Christ inside it. The empire regarded slaves as less than objects like crystal cups, but the gospel elevated them to family. Bible reading tips. In the cruel order of the empire, where one could be thrown into an eel pond, it's a book about realizing brotherly love, a gospel value through mediation. It contains the great collaboration between Paul and Onesimus. Now, when you read Philemon, imagine the desperate eyes of Onesimus, who knelt at Paul's feet and dreamed of becoming a brother. How might Onesimus's courage to go to Paul manifest in the conflicts of our society today? Are we also being fair mediators like Paul for someone?